Okay, here we go. Starting again. Go. Pause that screen here, and we rid of some screens actually. That one. Get rid of some screens here. Just simplify the load on this system. That. That. Should have cleaned those up before, but now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, so we're in the Australian Outback, version 3.0B. Just came out a few days ago. Rob Bigger. If you look, if you want a link to it, there we go. You can download it from his Patreon account. Okay. Here we are at Gulati, and it is 6:03 in the morning. Gonna get some. You need to get gas and probably get repaired. Do both those things here. Gas and repair is right there. Oh shit! I didn't want to do that. We did that. Oh, because I was sitting there. Well, I want it to be first thing in the morning, so I guess we're gonna have to do this again. There we go. Okay. So the pumps are right here in front. I believe. Nobody coming? Nobody coming? Okay, how do I fill up here? There we go. Diesel price, $2. Okay. Not a huge tank, but it's also, on the other hand, it's not a huge truck either. Welcome to the Fox Trap, Roadhouse, and Motel. This is a pretty simple place. Okay, so we're going to get repaired here. I don't think we need repairing, but we probably need to get rid of those flags, right? The lights, are they L? They are L. I believe this is the garage in here. I think it's been moved. Makes more sense to have it down here. I don't think you can get out the other end either. I'm not sure if anybody's tried it, but... Okay, so... Okay, so we'll take these off. I think we're going to have heavy loads, and we want to be accurate here, okay? Okay. Confirm the order. Okay, and I don't think we need no repairs. Well, that'll change once we drive on this road, because... Okay, so... where are we going to drive on this map? Parking brake on. Let's put the running lights on. Let's look at the map. Guess we should have done that first, eh? So, we are familiar with this route here. Initially, was the game initially was here, I think. It extended down Cooper Opal, and this was added, and then it extended out farther east, and now it goes all the way out to Charleville. Down here, there's roads there. I have no idea how complete those roads are. We'll see. We'll explore them. Up here through a bunch of towns. So my plan is to I'll just head up here. I'll head up here to the west, and then over here, and then up here. I'm just gonna explore a lot of the map, and it's a 1-to-2 map, so it takes a while. That's okay. We have a while. That sounds nice, eh? That sound nice? Definitely sounds like I'm inside a truck. Oh yeah. So, a better vegetation, better 3D roads, just better a lot of stuff. Better a lot of stuff. How's my horn? Where's my horn? No, is this my horn? Not very loud, is it? Oh well. Ah, Cyclone presently reviewing his final rise past Fritos, but his laptop's being a butt at the moment. Ah. Well, that sucks. What was I going to do? I was going to make the sound a little There we go. A bit better. Maybe too much. I don't know. Yeah, it's a little much. Crank it back just a tad here. There. So this is the new Australian Outback map. Oh yeah, rebooting is always, my son gets me to do that with my phone sometimes too. My phone will be doing weird things. Tried resetting it? Yeah, I'll reset it. Oh, resting place. Garage. Here's a crossing, a level crossing. They are, oh. Interesting. Rolled back a lot. Nice flowers there. They're very rough. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. So that was our last, well, you could, the last time I was on this map was a number of months ago, back in August, I think. You could go about this far and then that was it. Obviously, you can go farther. Are we going to drive in the truck or on the roof? We're going to drive on the roof like we usually do so we can see more. I have to wear my hat because the light's coming in over my balcony there. Coming from Shelby, I am not coming from Shelby, I'm coming from Coolati. Oh, Shelby on you're talking about Mariah's Pass. Gotcha. So this has even better 3D roads and stuff. There, you're talking train sim. I got that. I figured. I realized that. So, yeah, he's talking train sim. So we are deadheading / bobtailing up. Deadheading might be an empty trailer. Bobtailing is with no trailer in the back. I'd like to take a cargo up, but I don't see any cargoes, so fine. I'll do without it. So more roads, more cities, better vegetation. He's, ran through. Now I think he still have some optimization to do on it. He could be a little more efficient the way he's running some things, but I seem to be running it fine on my CPU. Oops. Oop, 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 oop. That was me spinning out. Note the way I recovered there? Oh, come on. I'm good. I did not hit that tree. Okay, so I think this is actually I don't feel the let me go to the options here and try to get my force feedback. Not feeling the force feedback. Sec here. No, I'm finding nothing. Okay, so let's go here to the oh, I need to change my start that program so I can see comments better. Okay, so heal. Well, I'm not feeling force feedback, so that is saddening. That window, no, that there. F9, and we're good. Gifted a new microphone and other streaming goodies. Oh, honey. Oh, good, good. That'll help because your microphone was a little distant and echoey, as you knew, I'm sure, on your videos. So that'll be a help. Holiday was good. Went to my son's on just by myself Christmas Eve with the 1951 Alistair Sim version of Scrooge and some wine and tortilla. Saturday was Christmas Day. I went to my son's and visited there. Had a good visit. Had dinner. Sunday, Boxing Day, stayed home. Avoided Omicron. No, what day is today? Today's Monday, isn't it? Today Monday? Yeah, so Sunday I went and visited my daughter. Yeah, Boxing Day. Visit my daughter and her family. Good holiday. Hey, Exotic. How you doing? How you? The black and white one, the Alistair, the Scrooge. It's the 1951 version with Alistair Sim. And I saw it on, I saw it Christmas Eve on think I saw it on Amazon Prime. Okay, let's not go too fast. The speed limit is 100. We can do 100. Oh, you got FS22 for Christmas, so playing it all day, every day since I got it. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot too. More bread, it'll cost more bread. Yeah, there's a lot of good lines in Christmas Carol. So what map, exotic, what map are you playing on? Any specific one or all of them? Welcome to the next step in losing reality. I'm curious what map exotic is on though. There's Elm Creek, which is the American one, and they have improved it with version 1.2 with the patch, because there was problems with Elm Creek that, well, there was some glitches with it, so they fixed that. Much better. There is also a new version, a version of Elm Creek comes out by, I think, Stevie's Mods. I think Farmer Klein is one of the, who's one of the big YouTube farm sim players, did a review of it. Basically, somebody in the Stevie modded the map. Oh, there's a road that goes somewhere. I can't see this sign because I'm Bloody Loading Road. He modded the map so that the fields are larger and you have better equipment and stuff. So and better foliage. So it's an even better version, but it's very demanding on a computer. So it's there's other ones that are coming out there. Like I think there's one for North Dakota that is huge. I think it's a 16 times map, and it's flat basically. It's, oh look, it looks like North Dakota. So I'm on. I've been playing Erlengrad for quite a while now. A lot of grass on there. I got cows and sheep, chickens, honey, greenhouses. I don't have a lot of mods. I mean, I got maybe a dozen mods. The big one, my most popular one, I think, is the one that gives you a government subsidy. And it's from their mod hub. It gives you a monthly, either municipal or federal. I think the federal one is 300. No, it's hourly. So it's, I think it's 300,000 an hour subsidy. So I ran that because I wanted to get some good equipment. I was tired of grinding to get good equipment. Slap. I'm not seeing that. Why am I not seeing that? Those pop up. Oh, I bet you I'm not windowed. I bet you I am not windowed. Probably why I can't see it. Well, let me fix that. Let me fix that chroma. Yeah, the editor's a lot of issues. Oh, okay. Sorry for the slap there. So I think I'm gonna have to change on the parking brake for a second here. And go to option, go. Take it out of full screen mode. Hey, Metal Dragon 40, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, long time no see. Well, let's see, this should be working now. Go weather. Here we go, that works now. I didn't really, well, and I think people are still getting used to background here to there. Cromwell, I think people are also just getting used to what mods there are, what mods there aren't on the map, and what should be on a map. They're still playing around with them, but I didn't realize that the editor had a lot of issues too. So. Now the greenhouses have been whatever the term is, nerfed or whatever, marked. The greenhouses used to be quite lucrative, and in the 1.2 patch. Okay, that's good. 1.2 patch, the greenhouses they changed them so they weren't making a lot of money. A lot of the maps, a lot of the fields are not huge either. On Elm Creek, so. Oh, there's a sign saying, oh, falling rocks. Yeah, I mean, they wanted to get out for Christmas. They wanted to get the Christmas rush, I guess. Now I know you have had a lot of problems, Cromwell, with that. I haven't had that many problems, but it's been annoying with things like greenhouses, you know, income being halved from greenhouses, and, you know, that whole auto load thing. They did something in 1.2 and the auto load stopped working. So, oh, bang, bang, okay. So, is that a load going somewhere? What do we got? Earn money with your own truck going to Johan's Opals. Yeah, I don't want to go to Johan's Opals. I want to keep going there, so we keep going. Well, I guess, I mean, they'd spent a couple of years since their release. No entry. It does. There's a no entry sign on the guy's house. You know, 19, 21, so 3 years. 3 years since they've made any money. And I guess the constraints and limitations of COVID, they really wanted to get out and make some money, but I don't know. Maybe they could have released it without seasons. Like, I'm trying to think of scope management. Like, I've done projects. I've worked on projects, you know, software development projects and that. And what you try to do is you try to de-scope things. So if you see that it's going to take you longer than you thought to do 100%, so then you think, okay, well, can we get 80% of this done? Is there an 80% that will give people enough satisfaction that they'll be happy with the game? we can get the 80% working at 100% rather than the 100% working at 80%. You know what I mean? So I don't know whether they. You think they would? I would, but yeah, people came into the game later and they have DLCs, but I think their big release is a chance to get a big rush of money. You know. I have no idea what their motivation was. I have no idea what reasons they went through in releasing when they did. But I'm happy with the game. I'm happy with the maps, but I would like to see a larger. I would like to see a big North American map. I mean, by default, it's going to be the U.S., but I'd like to see a larger map. Boop, 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 boop. There's me drifting along the road. They don't necessarily refuse to fix it because they already got the money. Now, you could say that about DGG, Train Simulator. Is notorious for refusing to fix all the glitches in their scenarios. So, well, you can also find issues. Yes, you'll find issues, but depending on how you release, you can do a quality assurance, good quality assurance program. It'll go through internal testing, and then it'll go through controlled beta testing, and then release. And once it gets into release, you need to have a very agile tracking and fixing system. So. Like these games don't even go through a proper beta testing process from a software development point of view. Wolf Creek. I've heard of Wolf Creek. Where's Wolf Creek, Cromwell? I assume it's somewhere in North America. Oh, an add-on to Elm Creek. So, you mean that if you drive west, like you drive west from Elm Creek, then you continue on into Wolf Creek? Just to pick an arbitrary direction. Oh, they added more land and mines. Okay, so I'm not big on mines, but I get you. They just expanded the map. Well, the Elm Creek edit by Stevie looks interesting. But it has some problems. So. Well, but it's not beta test. I mean, a lot of these programs, they've not gone into a beta test team. They've developed they release the program to everybody, and they say it's a beta version. So all they've done is they've released a not fully tested version of the game. But there's no control as to who's testing what or what, who's going to focus on what area, how we're going to update, when we're going to update, is there a proper bug tracking system? Uh, that's how you do beta testing. No. The way they test, the way a lot of these developers treat beta testing is just, well, okay, we can't afford the time or the people to finish testing this properly, so we're just going to throw it out there with the caveat that don't count on it. Calmsden Farm? Where's Calmsden Farm, Exotic? Oh, this is this map. It's and you see it's this washboard. I'm not feeling this at all through my wheel. This is really annoying. You got a G29, and I'm not feeling the. Looking for. I'm not feeling a thing here. I don't know what's happened, but I don't know what's wrong, but I'm not feeling any force feedback. It took too long if it's 19, that's cute. Unless I've got to turn this off. Sec. Oh, I want to find the DTG. G-Hub, there we go. Okay, so what if we go here and we turn that off? Like, now what is it? Oh, now it's locked. So I obviously need that. My wheel is just pretty well locked. Unless we've got an option here for centering spring strength. Centering high speed. Centering at low speed. Nope. So Cyclone is churning out videos on Train Sim 2022, also known as Train Sim 2015, for Mariah's Pass, also known as Maria's Pass. I am skittering down the road. In a little truck. So I kind of like Erlen Grap, but I want to try another one too. I want to try one that has, I think maybe this Stevie's mod of Elm Creek, since it has much larger maps. And it comes with, it's got a, I don't know, it's got a cow barn with room for 350 cows. He's got a cow barn, pigs, sheep, and chickens, and he's cranked up the settings for them all. Yes. Or somebody made a pass at her. Maybe that was it. Hopefully we could. Whoa, jeez. Hopefully we could pick up a cargo here. This is interesting. Oh, that's interesting too. I'm not even trying to go fast. What the hell? My truck? I wonder if it's my truck. Let's try, once I get to the other end, I'm going to change trucks. Go to a stock truck. Thing here says question mark, so what's in here? You had to pass up the opportunity. Oh. It's a recruitment agency. It's closed. Really? Think? Okay. Okay, let's go up here and see. It might be just a repair spot. You might have come all this way for a recruitment agency. It is an odd-looking recruitment agency. It is. I suspect they, well, I mean, yeah, pretty casual. A couple people work back here in the Outback, and they said, "Yeah, I could do some trucking." Good. What do we got from here? Let's just pop like this. See what we got. So we're here at Nimbui, and what do we got? We've got no. They're not waiting. They're working back on the farm. They're working back on the farm. They've uh, Jake and Charlie. They're both working back on the farm, and they just put their names in there. And you know, somebody stops by and says, "Well, I started a new company. I'm looking for some drivers." Well, we got a couple of guys. I can give them a call. They'll come in. So this goes to home burn, and this go to there. See, neither of them goes to where I want to go. I want to keep going up here, so we're gonna have to keep on trucking, I guess. What else do we have here? yeah, it's a temp job. I mean, because they're farming. Okay, so do a bit of repair work here. Yeah, we broke. Okay, so hmm. Yeah, you have insurance, exactly. Is that where I'm at? Where am I in the map? Ah, see, I'm at Coolati. I don't want to be at Coolati. I want to be at Nimbui. So, Nimba. There we are at Nimba. Well, let's come in here. Good read there on the mouse. Let's dial it back a couple of notches. Okay. Well, the only thing that happens about insurance repairs is your truck starts stalling. So, but let's see if we can change the paint. I mean, the paint's boring on this. In fact, the whole truck is boring. What do we got? We've got a short 6x2. Want a day cab, or do we want a short 6.2, 200 gallons? Short 6.4. Oh, this is what we have to do. We have to change the cab. Day cab, short sleeper. Okay. There, we get a short sleeper. Okay. And now we've got a by 2 or a 6.4. Okay. And the engine, we've got a joint diesel Cummins. Cummins 450. We'll leave this as is, whatever the hell that is. Side. Yeah, we'll leave the side the same. Paint. Let's do a nicer paint job. Christmas, Skull and Bones. Dragonfire. We like these dragon ones there. Okay, and some lights. Can we do lights? Can not do lights. We can do a front mirror. Standard headlights. What's this thing here? Flags. We do up here. Beacon. Not a lot of options there. And what's this? Chassis. Medium 6.4, is it? Or short 6.4? Yeah, short 6.4. Oh, it's not compatible with the sleeper. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, and what can we do inside? Stuff inside? Can we put people inside? No, we don't have people inside. Now let's go. From the order. Hey, happy Christmas, Fendertron. Same to you. I am happy late Christmas. Oh yeah, it's still Christmas week, eh? Like people who celebrate their birthday all week. They can celebrate Christmas all week. Oh, I was doing a lot of skittering off the road in this truck. My other truck. And maybe it was a function of the truck. Because this is a list truck, so. Oh, hopefully you've had a good Christmas, vendor. I've had a jolly one up here. It's been winter, Christmas. It's been Omicron time. It's been family time. Sent out a lot of Christmas cards. Oh, and there we go. Whack. So, I guess I've shown that the truck doesn't really matter, so I'm going to change trucks. There we go. So we're going to go back to back up to here, where we were. NIMBY, go back up to NIMBY. Okay. And yes. Pretty sure there's not a just I like this little truck. And I'm pretty sure the jobs haven't changed. We've got nada from here. NIMBY we've got, yeah, there and there, neither which we want, so. We will keep exploring from here. We're going to go, let's do it on the map. Mark on the map. I'm going to go to here. Yes, yes, that's a cool feature, being able to buy used equipment. You possibly can't go any farther than that. However, I believe if you buy used equipment, then it ages faster than new equipment. And the older it gets, the faster it ages. So I guess at some point it becomes less cost effective. Oh yeah, that's that recruitment depot. But definitely is a nice feature. And if you want to rent equipment, what I do is I lease it. If I'm thinking this is a nice tractor, you know, I'd like this tractor. What I do is I lease it and use it for a day, and then or yeah, or truck or whatever. Use it, lease it, and use it for a day or two, and then when you return it, it will show up in the used vehicle list at 40% off. So it seems like a way to sort of preload the used, rather because otherwise it doesn't really know what you want. Oh shit, come on. Well, we'll have to see what happens here when we get a load. So, like I said, I've been on Erlengrat a lot. I've been doing a putting. Oh, Keto Katum. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it doesn't work that way anymore. Oh, okay. Sorry, take it back. So you're saying, Cromwell, that the vehicles that are offered up in the used have no relation to the vehicles that you've just returned? That's unfortunate. Because that sort of made sense. You know? It's almost like a lease to buy option. I leased a tractor for a few days. I like it. I'll buy it. I don't know if you sell equipment, it does. Okay. Well, okay. So you got to buy a new tractor, sell it at a loss, and then buy it at a loss. Yeah, that doesn't really work. So then you just got to find random stuff in there. That's too bad. Anyways, I've been trying different mods in that in Erlengrat. I think I've got a mix I like, but I've been I've been trying, not dozens, but I've been trying a fair number of mods just to see how they worked. Put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out. Change the seasons, change the number of days per season, change it up, change it down. I went to 4-day seasons and snow because I wanted to plow and snow blow, and that got boring pretty fast. So I've turned off snow and I'm back to faster seasons. No, we're not going to do that anymore. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it is. I guess it is realism exotic because if you've got a tractor, you bring it back. You leased a tractor for a while, and then you bought it, you bring it back, and you sell it. Then it's it's a used tractor. They'll have new ones too, but it's a used one. So. I'll see what this is like. Different kind of road. This looks different. I wonder if it's any better. Let's see if we spin out. Yeah, force feedback would be really nice. I have no force feedback in this game at all. I got nothing. Nothing. Allegedly, Rob has put all sorts of nice force feedback in the game, but I got nothing. Look here at the controller. Force feedback overall gain is up like that. Centering, turn that down. Doesn't seem to make any difference. We'll put that in the middle. Put that middle. Internal friction. Engine resonance. We'll put everything in the middle. Except terrain. Take collisions down in case they hit a tree. Oh, none of these are on. Terrain, surface vibration, bump vibration, collisions vibration. Now, why is that not on? Interesting. Is that not on a G29? Just pop shop. Need money, sell something to get what you need, then buy it back later when you can afford it again. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. You can do that. And the risk of it disappearing, like a real pawn shop. Yeah, that's true, right? Somebody comes in and buys your pawn ticket. I suspect if I put in the old Logitech driver, I would then feel vibration. This G-Hub seems to be worse. I couldn't get it to work to give me force feedback, and in fact, I went through all sorts of testing with Logitech, and they actually ended up sending me a new wheel, but it didn't change it. I didn't think it would, but you know, no, okay, bye. I guess they spent enough hours supporting me, they decided no, cheaper to give them a wheel than to spend more hours. Okay, fine. So there are a lot of well, yeah, this is like driving in parts of Canada Dream, right? People complain. I don't know, I'm driving a Canada Dream in Northern Ontario. It's nothing but trees. Yep. Now, you could add a lot of little side roads and signs and stuff like that on the Canada Dream. They could have, but they did. But in this, I don't think there are as many little, big properties. We seem to be doing better on this surface, so this is, maybe it's just because it's less, oh yeah, not as much washboard. I mean, the other road was more of a washboard. I've driven on washboard, and you tend to slide around because your wheels are spending more time in the air than they are contacting the road, so of course you're going to slide around. So a big map here. We are futzing about a bit, but there's stats here. Okay, an hour. Spending an hour, just a little under an hour in about, and we've gone that far. We've got, well, actually, we started at Coolati, so we've gone from Coolati into there, back out of there, and up to here in an hour. So a lot more hours to get out here and here and here. So this is going to be a lot of time on this map. I thought I'd try something different. Rob just brought this out a few days ago. The previous version was back in, I think his last version was back in August. He started off, his plan was to get Patreon support and to bring out a release every month. But that was dependent on him getting enough support to be able to do this full time. I'm not sure how much support he got. A good chunk, I think, but I think the main constraint he's run into is, well, I guess it's his own desire to do a really good job on this. Yes. He has a lot of detail. Takes time. The average time for the longest possible run now? Good question. Stay tuned, we'll find out. You saw how much I did so far. So it's probably going to be, you know, I don't know, 8 hours. 8 hours? Where would we go? Let's see where we've gone in an hour. Okay, in an hour we've gone from here to here. So if we wanted to go to there, to there, to there, to there, I don't know, and then down to here, it's going to take you maybe 5 hours just to get, oh, there's stuff up here. Yeah, 5 hours to get there, maybe. End to end is going to be, I don't know, it's probably going to be an 8 hour trip. An 8 hour real time. Oh, if I'm only doing like an hour or so, a couple of hours, then it's going to take quite a while. Several days to do this. Nice, I've had a cargo, or I've had a trailer. Maybe I could do my trailer. Maybe I should have my, maybe if I have my trailer, I'll have more stability. What do you think? Let's put on the brakes and slide. What do you think, folks? This thing? Or my old, what about my old field trailer? Yeah. Oh, look. Using all the gears to get up to speed here. Hey, howdy, hey, Taz. How you doing, my friend? How was your farming, Taz? Farming over the holidays? Whoop, whoop. Ooh, a little faster. You still on the Summer in Canada map? Oh, you liked the Summer in Canada. I've got cows and sheep and chickens on my early brat now. Ah, doing some ATS later. Ah, cool. I haven't done ATS in a long time, but I wanted to try out Rob's map even for a while, so. Third time. It's. Time is 4 o'clock, so. I was thinking of. We'll go for a while. It's quite nice here in the weather. We'll do the weather here in Ottawa. Ottawa is mellow. Overcast, -8. Mild breeze, so gonna have snow. Today's what, Monday. By the weekend, we're gonna have snow, like 5 centimeters. Saturday and 5 on Sunday, so that's like 2 inches at a time. 3 inches. Okay, so. And the weather's very iffy here. Like the weather for Christmas Day, I was going to my son's Christmas Day, and the forecast the day before Christmas Eve, they say it's going to be freezing rain all day Christmas Day. So I told my son, well, we'll see. But then he, downloaded Cascadia motorhome. That's cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, so it was miserable. Not as bad. It was just freezing rain off and on, so. I went out. Freezing rain a bit, and then noon it stopped, so I drove out, and then we might have had a little bit later on, but not much. Pretty nice weather. Use it to explore the map. Sure, very appropriate. That's exploring on a motorhome. Up to a junction here again. seasick here. Ah, yeah, good point. Good point. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that get missed out on the map. I mean, some people see them because they are aiming for 100% coverage. But some people just like to explore too. Yeah. I think we're just going. Oh, that stops better. Let's see where we are on the map. We are going to whatever the hell that place. Langlow's water drill site number 2. There's Langlow's water drill site number 1. There's Langlow's shed. Is this Langlow's house back here? No, Nimbui. Nimbui. This was Loden. So Langlow's this, Langlow's that. Then we're going to go up here and see what happens. Langlow's station and then Langlow's farm. I think a station is the ranch. Is it? What's the difference between a station and a farm? And Adavale Way farm stay. Okay, what's the difference between a station, a farm, and a farm stay? Or is there? I don't know. My brain hurts. Okay. I'll be right back. I got to let's get a view here. There we go. I'll be right back. I gotta get a snack here. Oh, I just noticed that. So I just missed I missed your your weather there, Exotica. Weather for Exeter. Overcast, temperature of 11. Oh, it's balmy there. The game, the weather thing doesn't take kindly to other than city names. So you're lucky that there was the right Exeter. Sometimes it can pick many the wrong. Ooh, there's a tree here. Let's do a save. Okay. Let's look at the map here. Okay, well, let's put we'll put this thing here so we know where we're at. A screenshot. Okay. Oh, let's put these guys up here, and I guess we just go around. So I guess there's not a lot of traffic on this road. At one point, the South American one, EAA Mappa, would have there'd be a lot of shrubbery growing out of the pavement. I think it was just had been placed by the side of the road or something and not properly moved. And anyway, it was just. It was funny because it's like, really, you're gonna have truck traffic going on here, and the shrubbery. It's tough shrubbery. It's growing right out of the pavement still. It's our time. Our time in game is 9:29. So what happens? I'm looking forward to trying some different maps in. I thought of Elm Creek. I want a map. I guess I want a map kind of like our somewhere in Canada, which was bigger fields, and yeah. Sometimes it picks out the wrong thing. I wanted to do bigger fields, and that Steve's edit or whatever too. I might try his edited map. Dinner, turkey, potato stuffing. Oh, I just have ham. I went to my son's. They didn't do a turkey, they did a ham. Baked ham. They don't do a lot of fancy cooking, I guess, because they were thinking, so they got a big. So they looked up, how long to cook it depending on the time, and it was like, hey, they had to ask Google what's, they had the weight and the time per pound or whatever, like time per kilogram, and Google said it's going to take 20.867 hours. So they were like, so what was 867 hours? Well, Google didn't know what 867, but they said, yeah, roasting pan, yeah, something with a so keep it so it's not it sits out of the fat. You put it face down, okay, and you can put a you can baste it. So basted it with, I said, just mix up some brown sugar and mustard. Yeah, just French's mustard, squirt it in a dish, throw some brown sugar, push it around, slop it on. and bake it. It'll give it a sweeter and a mustardy taste. So that worked fine. Ham was Christmas Eve. Chainsaw treatment, yeah. I had tortilla. I was here. I was at home Christmas Eve, so I had a mediocre tortilla. Not very tasty. There wasn't not a lot of choice in the grocery store. The claim to fame for this one was that it was made from antibiotic-free pork. Not sure what that meant. All pork in Canada, all pork sold in Canada is antibiotic free. Oh, your computer pooped. Driving a Mac. Yeah, I got a Mac R, Mr. Poopy Pants. Must have been, yeah, because other people didn't see it, so. Oh yeah, so the tortillere said it was from antibiotic-free pork. So I think what they were trying to say was raised without any organics or without any antibiotics. If the pigs got sick, they just, gave them a prayer and just let them die or whatever. I don't know. Work for the parts counter for a Mac dealer. Well, this is, I don't know. Would you have parts for this one there? You'd have parts for my Mac R. Possibly special order. I remember years ago too that sometimes you'd get an option at the garage. They'd say, I can go to the the garage say, we can go to the junkyard and get that part for you. Yeah. What have we got here? We have a 237 horsepower. Let's browse that for you. I'll browse that for you since your truck browser is the BPB. Mac R, and the engine is the. There we go. Oh, it's only the 237. 237 Mac 675 11L. You can also get the. I should up that. I could up that to the Mac ENDT 676 11 liter. Doesn't say how many liters that is, but it's 1080 pound foot. You said something about. You were saying something about taking a chainsaw to a pig. Yeah, why did I get the 237? I should get the bigger one. I don't understand you taking the chainsaw to a pig, and I'm worried about them not looking after it and giving it antibiotics when it gets sick. Anyways, that was the claim to fame for this tortillere, and it certainly wasn't. They certainly skimped on the flavor. Mushy too. Too much potatoes, I think. I mean, I make my own tortilla, which of course is excellent. But buy another one the next time I'm there. They probably will have more now that, oh, maybe people use them for New Year's too. And I make a lovely fruit chili. Oh, note to self, I need to put my fruit chili recipe up on the various recipes on my Discord. Oh, the electric cutters came out. Don't have to go that far. Yeah, well, I had to show my son how to carve a ham too. I mean, you can put it flat side down and carve it that way. But then you're just going to be cutting the wrong way. Grain is going to be weird. But I suppose you could. I should have told him that. You can put it flat side down, and there's like a bone sticking up through the middle. And then you cut down one side of the bone, so you know you have a chunk that you could now flop on its side, and now you can cut parallel to the face. Yeah. So where's Langley's Water Drilling's campsite number 2? Oh, it's up around the corner. Okay. Langlo. Oh, we could we're just bringing diesel up here. What the hell's wrong? Oh. Discovered. Okay. Good. We can't really get out, can we? We can fly in this, though. Oh. Okay, so there's the truck. So the campsite is possibly in here. There's a road there. There. I don't think there's anything particular marked on the map. It's not that there's... So there's nothing here. I would like to see a signpost or something on the side of the road. Ah, there's also some more shrubbery. I tried to map up to here, and the game had not let me mark the trail. Look here. Map. I was trying to do this. Okay. Let me do that. How about this? No. How about this? No. How about this? Okay. So it won't let me go possibly any farther than that. I don't know if I want to go here. Go there? Oh, I wonder if this is broken right here. Oh, look. Possibly broken. Let's go back here to the map again. So we'll see what happens when you get up there. I'm pretty sure if I have to fly through space, breakage. Breakage in the road, yeah. I'm pretty sure if I have to fly through space, I'm not going to go to the left road. I'm pretty sure the left road is not going to go anywhere. The right one will, right? Well, we'll see where we go on it, but might be a better choice. Oops. Oh, do I need my hat on anymore? I don't need my hat. I can take my hat off. I believe I can fly, yeah. That's better. Not so hot. It's like a Tinkerbell. See a passable road? Yeah, pigs. Little pig with an arrow. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you can drive through, but the road just isn't. I've seen that in other maps, even with SCS, official SCS maps. Occasionally, there's a place where you try to plan your route, like with clicking and showing, the little red track, and you can't go past a certain spot. So you cautiously drive to that spot. Looks fine. Go a couple of truck lengths, and suddenly, yep, we can navigate from here. See, calculating route. So it is. Yep. It is confused. Oh, I think because I've got reset navigation. Because it's trying to calculate a route that doesn't exist. Still calculating. I'm still trying. Road's actually blocked off. Can drive around. Yes, exactly. So. I'm not sure why it works like that in some maps, but the developer has left out a connector or something, or make a U-turn. I was gonna say I'm more stable with this trailer, but I think I'm just more stable because of road surface. It's gravel, and before it was washboardy dirt. So it's going up and down, but it's not vibrating like a washboard. And again, it's unfortunate that I do not feel any vibration. I don't get any force feedback, and I believe that Rob, the developer, made a point in his release notes. Feel every crack and bump in the road. Nope. Waiting for the truck to fall through the earth of what looks like an otherwise passable. Could be. Could be more. There's a lot more lurking who could be waiting too to see. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh. Let me turn the wipers off. Well, it's going to be a little. How far away are we from this intersection? Let's see. Okay, we are. Well, in case I just anticipated that somebody might be getting impatient and start nagging me. So I put a countdown, and it'll be 9 minutes. So. Then I'm not sure. I mean, I still want to get a cargo somewhere, but more cargoes would be nice. If anything, if he was going to change this map, I would say more cargoes. Now, maybe the destinations have to be just. Well, no, that doesn't work. Doesn't usually work. You don't have to discover a city to take a cargo to it. This is a 2-to-1 scale. So, at one point, it connected to Seattle, Washington, I think. The port, whatever the port is there, is it Seattle? Or Everett? Anyways, at one point it connected to the port. But he decided just to make it standalone, because I think connecting to the port, connecting then to the ATS map, meant there were some things he was stuck with using, and it was hard for him to override them with his stuff, so this way it's standalone, so it's just his. There we go, 5 minutes. So 5 minutes in game, so 2.5 minutes real time. Minutes, we're getting there. We will, or I will approach the intersection with caution. I think I want to do my windows, you know? Open left window is going to be, oh, I'm 4 and 6. I've already done that. There we go. There's the window going up. And it's a power window. You just use your own power and the crank there. Yeah, it was a new feature, and I never got around to it. I thought I had never gotten around to assigning any keys to it, but apparently I did 4 and 6 to it, so. Aye, mate. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, so we are back the power of the arm. So pulled over for rest break. I'm so this part of the map is oh, interesting. I know that the shrubbery you can drive through, just not the trees, so. Ooh, there's a big rock there, and then there is. Then there is. Okay. Not a problem. I mean, the map definitely ends there, doesn't it? Picture there for. We can even do a clip if we want. The map ending. And look, ooh, nice bitumen. Proper bitumen, as they say. Now, what's this going to take us to? Let's look at the map again and see. Let's take us to somewhere happy, happy, joy, joy. Yeah, it takes us to Langlow's farm. There's Langlow's station, the gap. That with a gap. Little bits and pieces, Langlow's shed. That's possibly not a finished route, but we'll get to Langlow's farm. And wait, farm stay. We'll see if we get. In the middle of driving from one side of Australia to the other. Oh, you mean IRL? Oops, that's right. And I forgot. I don't think Oz Truckers RIP Zoe. I don't think Zoe. I don't think Oz Truckers is a developer. I think are you a trucker? I just realized. Oh yeah, we're driving on the other side of the road here. Yeah, I suspect the IRL. The problem we had in North America, and I'm wondering if it hit truckers, long distance truckers in Australia too, is with COVID, they shut everything down. So they shut down all the service centers. You could maybe get fuel. But you couldn't stop. You couldn't have a shower or a meal or go to the bathroom or anything, and it was quite a problem. And I know the truckers in Canada or in the U.S. had to lobby the government and say, change the rules, because otherwise we're going to stop driving and you're not going to have anything in your stores. Oh, okay, so they did. But I think that was just a government cutback, that piece of road there. They never received there was two different counties involved, and they never received the funding, so they took the road back. Actually, we got a question here for Oz Truckers. Is there a difference between a station and a farm? And then this is farm stay. I'm not sure what that is, but at least what's the difference between a station and a farm? I think a station is wide open, fields for, hundreds and hundreds of acres, whereas a farm is more just, here's my farm, there's my petunias, there's my tomatoes. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was the problem. They were running straight through COVID, but they, yeah, there's no bathrooms. Geez, there's no, no restaurants, so it's doable, but still. So there's a lot of this is my understanding is this map is pretty representative of the Outback in that he's tried to do a good job of representing the trees and various plants in the ground and the color of the dirt and stuff like this, even though the developer lives in the Netherlands. And he's pointed out that there's a lot of spaces with just just road because that's the way it is. And there seems to be no speed limit here. Oops. I keep twitching the wheel, then it goes back and forth. Leave it alone. Don't. Oops. Actually, I need to change my station. So that's what a station. Yeah. So a station is what we would call here, I guess, what we would call a ranch out west, where they've got, well, not a million acres, but a station is. You got a lot of wide open spaces, where a farm is more traditional collection of fields around some outbuildings and stuff like this, and you can walk around the farm. Well, I am delivering fuel here. I've got my Fruhoff trailer, which is from the copied from the trailer in the film Duel, where that guy cuts off a truck and then the truck runs him off the road and follows him, and there's nobody driving the truck. So. But I put the trailer on just so I'd have some weight, so I drifted on the road less. But I think I was on a dirt road before, and I kept drifting off into the scrub on the side. And I think it's because it's washboard, and it was so much. The washboard was so bad that I couldn't keep traction. So I've driven on that myself. So many potatoes been sitting up. Form a potato poutine for lunch. Ah, that'd be good. You can cut them up and do them for hash browns in the morning too with breakfast. Ah, pulling 4 trailers. Yeah, I've done that on. I've done that on this map actually. There is one of the trailer mods. I think trailer manager. There's this one. There's a double. There we go. There's the quad. So this one actually is a quad. Yeah, so you can do. So you definitely don't turn any corners. Oh, what was that? Somebody hit me. Why did somebody hit me? Did I wander? Was I wandering on the road? Maybe. Maybe I just stopped and somebody rammed into the back. Mashed potatoes. Oh, okay. Not a hash brown. Well, you can still fry up mashed potatoes. You can still fry up mashed potatoes with some onions and bacon. Yeah. BAB quad. And I guess you're on so Aussie. So you're only on tarmac all the time, I guess, are you? But kudos to you for keeping going during COVID to keep supplies traveling. I have a young friend in Melbourne. She was in Sydney. She left Sydney. It was too much of a big city. She's moved to Melbourne. She's from New Zealand initially. She likes Melbourne better. It's more artsy. A lot of supply chain issues in Canada, well, all over the world. So. I was just looking at my cupboard thinking, well, I went grocery shopping last week. I don't really have to go this week. Oh, well, maybe more wine. Dang. I'm drinking and driving. Oh, calling cattle, dirt roads and river crossings. Yeah. And there's some good river crossings in this map. Whoops. And here we are again. So I'm guessing you don't run into a lot of this in real life. Not sure if any of these shrubberies are too big. I think you can drive through all the shrubs, just not the trees. But I should do a shout out to everybody. I'm not going anywhere, but thanks very much for viewing, cheering, chatting, following, subscribing, lurking. It is a mod map. Yep. It is. If you type in the map command, M-A-P, use a command map, well, exclamation map, and it will give you information on it. Poopy pants. Whoa, Langlow's farm discovered. Really? Okay, so I may as well do it now that I'm stopped. There. I wonder where the farm is. It should be off to my right. There's some things where there's just a placeholder saying, "Yep, that's its farm." We don't actually see the farm. He's also done well, this is wider here, actually. It looks like wider. Most places on this, actually, I've got a narrow truck, don't I? I've got a small truck. He's done the 3.5 meter pavement. People used to the wide ATS highways are confused by the skinny ones. It's like, well, this is interesting. Okay. Somebody behind me saying, the asshole behind me, go fast. Go fast, you idiot. I can't go fast. There's no freaking road. Beep. Yeah. Go for it, buddy. There we are. Tunk, tunk. Well, so the truck disappeared and then the trailer disappeared. The truck and then the trailer disappears. That's interesting. Truck goes. Yeah, so they're all gone into the black hole of. I have to get nowhere before you do, exactly. You're in a big hurry to get nowhere. So, a slight variation from what may be experienced in the Outback. I somehow feel a little exposed here on this highway too. I don't know. Maybe we're okay. Excuse me. I just know. Yeah. Exactly. More road trains, less cars. That's true. Good point. Should start. I should be making a list here of things that I'd like to see. Signs that those points that just get discovered. Good point. Where are we on the map? Right there. See the map in the bottom right-hand corner. Anywhere. Hello, friendly neighborhood Dal. How are you doing, my friend? We are driving in the Australian Outback app. No. I imagine Austruckers is on somewhat more finished roads. Well, no, he was saying, she was saying, they were saying on a, if they've got cattle, then there could be roads like this. Doing well, Al. Doing well, Al. Exploring this map, we are on somewhat tenuous ground now. I suspect we're exploring parts of the map that aren't really meant for human consumption, but I'm doing periodic saves. Let's see if we can do a marker here. So can we go to even here? There. Definitely a tight road, yes. Yes. Actually, and it's bottomless water. It's a deep pit on either side, but we're able to do a marker, so this is road that goes somewhere. I don't want to go too fast, because if I slide off the road, then we are going to be in trouble. It'll be one of those shit. Somewhat vertigo-inducing, isn't it? But an interesting tour of Australia. So, hopefully we get to more. Yeah. I'm not sure where this. Well, it must continue, because, like I said, I'm able to do the red plotting, but I'm staying in the middle. Even though that's probably worse. If I stay on the sides, I'm going to get out of the ruts, back up at the crown of the road and the crown of the shoulder. So, have I tried the train stimulation? Train stimulation is like the train simulation. Yes. Which one? FS 2022. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. What do you mean? Speaking of glitches in a route, have you tried the train simulator? Yeah, he was going to add roadkill, you know? Good point, you know. I'm going to ask him that, Os, because he had at one point, he had added kangaroos running back and forth. On occasion, you'd come along a spot and there'd be 2 or 3 roos going bounding across. Now, they also could go through the side of your truck. They're virtual animals. Can't hit them. But he was going to do roadkill, and we had a discussion on whether people would get offended on roadkill, or it was like, well, no, it's realistic. You know, we've all driven on highways. We've all seen roadkill in our own countries. Roadkill is a thing, so. Whoa, 6 roos. I was reading an article from The Guardian last May about dingoes. How there's a dingo fence that goes east-west across a lot of Australia, apparently. South of that, a lot of people have sheep, and they don't want the dingoes there because they kill the sheep. But they also did some satellite analyses and found that south of the fence, their vegetation is much poorer than north of the fence. And it was not because of the sheep, it was because of kangaroos. So they had done some studies and found that the dingoes actually are part of the ecosystem, and they control the kangaroos. So, yeah, dingoes stole my baby. And the other thing is, they've got all sorts of bounties on them, and they call it a wild dog bounty, because if they called it a dingo bounty, people would get upset because it's part of the culture. Wild dog is something, fucking wild dogs, blah, blah, blah. But they've done genetic studies again, and they found that these animals are much more dingo than wild dog related. So there's been a number of studies done, but it's a political issue, like so many things. So it just was interesting to read about. kangaroo holding a dog, and then the dog came up to help his dog, so the kangaroo let go of the dog and then punched the man punched the kangaroo in the face? No. He's lucky to get a punch in because they sit back on their, kangaroos sit back on their tails and kick you with your feet. You could have gone ass over tea kettle, which would be very appropriate in Australia, just because of a dingo, or because of a kangaroo. There are a number of cookbooks in the US and probably other places too on cooking roadkill. And the article was too. The article also was an interesting article. It was in the Guardian. I'm gonna put it up on my. I'll put it on my blog as a link because they were saying that raising kangaroos instead of cattle, there's much less methane produced, so they're more environmentally friendly, and they have very good meat. So. They were saying a lot of Australia farms and everything, they're still run on the colonial, I guess, a colonial mentality, so I don't know. Yeah, roadkill cookbooks. I don't think I've ever had raccoon. Have I had porcupine? I think I've had porcupine, and I've had moose and bear and buffalo. I've had water buffalo. Place we used to vacation near had a water buffalo ranch that raised water buffalo for meat. That was good. We had water buffalo spaghetti sauce, water buffalo tacos. I'm guessing a kangaroo does not taste like chicken, just like everything else does. Can you get coronavirus from a raccoon? I don't see why you would. You could probably get a lot of diseases from raccoon meat. Carrots, zucchini, chili powder, simmer, enjoy. Yeah. Onion. A couple of onions. When in doubt, you always need onions in food for some reason. Thank God for onions. Or thank the gods for onions. Whoever the god. Is there a god of onions? I was always impressed with the Greek and Romans. They had gods for everything. And their gods were had very human frailties, which was a way of excusing the lack of logic in their gods, in like religion is. So this happened because Hera was pissed off at Zeus, or this because Athena did this, or something like this. So you could pray to the gods, and the gods might be nice to you, but they might not be nice. You know, so we don't attribute, if something bad happens, we don't really attribute it to the gods here now. You know, you win at a lottery, you thank the gods, but if you lose, you don't say, oh, darn gods. Kangaroo is gamey. Lamb and steak. The god of being drunk. Yes. Or yes. Hauled out at the end. Often the god of being drunk is worshipped at the white porcelain throne. The god of wine is Bacchus. That's one of them. Can't remember if that's the Greek or the Roman one. Speaking of which, could you cook it on a spit? I imagine you could, couldn't you? Now, would it be, is it very lean? I'm wondering if kangaroo is very lean meat. You'd have to baste it. Dionysus? Oh, which one? No, I said it was Bacchus. Bacchus, and I didn't remember which one he was. One of them's Greek and one of them's Roman. Kind of stole each other's gods for some reason. But speaking of the god of wine, my god, I can't do this any longer. I've got to stop. So let's just stop here. Do we have anybody behind us? No, we lost them all at that last. Sorry. No, we don't. Don't you remember what happened to everybody who's behind you? Oh, yeah, they all fell off the edge of the world. Okay. I'll be back. Yeah, that's better. More wine and say less clothes. I took off my. It's getting warmish in here. Can work from nowhere to nowhere. Shoot your own kangaroo. Now, what do you need to shoot a kangaroo? Is it 22 good enough to shoot a kangaroo, or do you need something like a 30-30? I'm not sure how big they are and how solid they are. Tail is good for a stew. That'd be nice. How to fix the resolution of the mirrors on Farm Sim 22. No, I don't, unless there's a mod. I mean, my problem with the mirrors in FS22 is you'll be sitting in the tractor, and they're at the wrong angle anyways. There's a zoom mod that lets you move back and forth in the seat that can sort of get them at a better angle, but I don't know. I don't bother with the mirrors. Or all they're showing is my trailer behind me. So, oh, 30-08. Okay. I had a number of guns from when I was a kid, a long time ago, a teenager with my grandfather, and sold them. I just was never using them, and I thought someone else better get it. The nice one I sold was a 30-30 lever action Winchester. That was nice, but you know. And a couple of shotguns, and I kept a 22 bolt action with a magazine underneath the barrel. That was my uncle's, and I used it. So this spring, I'm hoping once COVID eases up and we're able to do things like go to shooting ranges and that, I want to go to shooting range, not to compete, just to shoot off my 22. Maybe bring my son out, maybe bring my grandson out. I don't know, you know, passing this on. Could hunt where I am, really, sort of. I mean, there's a lot of deer around where I am in Ottawa, because there's a lot of fields, west, south and west, so there's a lot of deer, corn, and scrub bush. There's not a lot of moose. Moose are farther north of here. Also in the bush, there's various ruffed grouse and partridge, spruce hens, possibly rabbits, but there's rabbits in my son's backyard, but I'm pretty sure he'd be upset. The neighbors would be upset if I started shooting rabbits. I could teach my grandson how to snare rabbits, but again, I did that with my grandfather in the wintertime. And I used that actually as, I used that in my, my book, Kirk's Landing. Was set in January to May in a small northern town, and you know, somebody went out, at one point somebody went out in the bush and was taught how to snare rabbits. Oh. People will, I'm sure, think, oh, that sounds realistic. Yes. Oh, let's see, let's do a time and see where we get. Oh, we are trying to, oh, we're trying to get to Charleville. Oh, there. Well, what's an SLR? Us? What do I call you? Us truckers, RIP Zoe. Aussie. Okay, I guess I'll call you, or I could call you Mite. What SLR to me? I'm a photographer, so that's a single lens reflex, but I'm pretty sure you don't mean that. But I don't know what an SLR or a Kokoda track is. Geez, this is a spooky highway. Like, even more so up like this. I guess we can take off the corner maps too. We don't need those. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, a tree. How nice. Well, we are driving across Australia. Well, I guess I should have that map up so people can see where we're going. Oh, it's going to start raining. Oh, well, let's be careful then. Want the wipers on a bit. Probably want some lights too. Time is it? It's noon. So we've been driving How long have we been driving in this? Let me stop. Put on the brake so I don't accidentally wander off. Let me do this too. Um, 2 hours and 33 minutes. So if we look here at the map, we've gone 2.5 hours. We've gone from here to here to here to here to here to here. So it's gonna take, yeah, it's gonna take a while. Oh, self-loading rifle. So like a automatic rifle? Because mine is a bolt action. It's self-loading as long as I run the, just like the windows in this are power windows, I just have to crank them. So self-loading, I guess that means it uses some of the gas from the explosion that propels the shell, or the bullet at the front, uses some of that gas to drive a mechanism to eject the shell and to load the next one. I had a friend actually who, and then I should have taken advantage of it. She taught, well, she was with the RCMP here in Canada, and she taught firearms to other officers. So she was a firearms expert, and she went out to the range and stuff like this. They'd go out and fire all different weapons. People would bring out their fun guns and stuff like that. But I think, like I said, what I'm going to do is this spring, once it turns nice, I'm going to join the I'll join the rifle range. Then I'll bring up my 22. Yeah, semi-automatic. Yes, it would be semi-automatic. I think automatics are... Automatics are definitely not needed and illegal for hunting. You know, you don't like a bar, a Browning automatic rifle or something. Your holiday had a couple of themes this year. We have gnomes as one. I have no idea what's going to be happening. Oh well, we'll give you a rim shot there. Not a very loud rim shot, was it? Let's try that again. Guess it's okay. I should get into fishing this summer too, really. I mean, I kept some of my fishing stuff, and I'm a 5-minute walk from the river, the Ottawa River, if I go across a highway. 10-minute, maybe 10 to 15 if I take the long way around. But as a senior, I don't even need a fishing license as long as I'm fishing in season. So I've got my permit. I've got my hunting license, actually. Hunting license. And or a permit, actually. And what you need in Ontario, anyways, what you need to get is you get a... well, you have a firearms acquisition certificate, which didn't used to be for... you used to have a separate one to to acquire it and a separate one to trade it, but now it's just the one certificate. They used to have a registration for long guns, and they scrapped that for some reason, whatever. So I've got that, but then you also have to have take a hunter safety training course and stuff like this so that you can get, excuse me, a certificate that says you are now allowed to apply for a hunting license. So. Yeah. Well, I suspect, Aussie, I suspect that's what's going to be at this range. There's a range out by Stittsville. Now, I don't know. I have no idea. I was going to say maybe it'll be a lot of good old boys, but I shouldn't judge like that. I have no idea who goes to the range in Stittsville. And some of my relatives and some of my best friends are good old boys, so let's backtrack that whole conversation. I'm looking forward to just meet some more people, and I'm sure they'll have guns that they bring there just to shoot off for fun. At this point, the road gets boring. Bring up the M-Map shortcut. Curious how much. At some point, this road gets boring. What map? This map? Yeah, we have another. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it not showing any time? World map. Set navigation. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What time is it now? It's 5:30. It's another hour and a half of this. Yeah, there must be another gap because it wouldn't let me do that. Let me put that on. Let me do this. No, I don't disable tardiness in this because it doesn't. The cycles seem to be weird, and you'd be like 2 in the afternoon and be tired, and so you got a nap, and then you got to drive at 3 in the morning. I don't really like driving at 3 in the morning. Okay, so there's the road into Charleville. Possibly, or possibly not. Okay, here we are. Moving right along. Oh, maybe we cannot get into Charleville. So that's what should we do that? Should we do just a tour of Charleville and see what we can see? Rather than heading off into the woods, and then I can have some supper. New South Wales, you need a license to shoot the kangaroos. Oh, okay. Yeah. And it's sort of a mixed thing with governments. It seems a license to do something can be a way to control, and it also can be a way to regulate and measure, and it also can be a way to make money. So, yeah. we'll go into town if we can. And we'll explore Charleville, which I believe is a real place in Australia. Charleville discovered. Oh. All these roads in space. Okay. So. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that that's not a real road there. It's tempting to want to just drive over it, but I don't think so. Where do we want to go? We want to go here? Okay. Well, let's go here. Yeah. And I know Coolati is a real place because I've written to I sent a postcard to the people in Coolati. I didn't hear back, but I sent them a postcard saying, so your stop, your stop is in this map, and people are driving by and tooting their horn and waving. Now it's in a game, but if you and we're not stopping and buying stuff, but. Okay, so I wonder if we can get calculating route. So I guess what we want to do is we want to get to whatever the hell this is. That spot. Can we get there? We can't get there. Oh, because of this. Look at this. We can go to here. Nope. To there. Jeez. Gracious. Go to there. Got a lot of blanks here. Sorry. So this is obviously a work in progress. Again, a beta version. I think he did have a disclaimer saying that there were parts that he hadn't finished, but yeah, definitely. Another picture? Well, I'm sure he's aware of all these, so there's no point in saying, hey, there's a crossroad here. I'm hoping the town looks gorgeous. We'll see. The town seems built over an abyss. This is like something out of Lord of the Rings or something. Speaking of fantasy, have anybody watched Wheel of Time? Speaking of other movies, has anybody in here watched Brand New Cherry Flavor on the Netflix with Rosa Salazar? Oh my God. Best show I've seen in forever. Okay. Shall not pass. Damn. Where's the, where am I trying to go here? Oh, I'm trying to go there. I'm trying to go to that thing. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think I just need to be in space, really. let's do a save. I think it just needs to be in space. Right? Along here, and then we go along here. And then we turn here, and then here. Oh, look. Video thing. Here, and then we go on. Ah, now I think we're back down the highway. Are we? Back down the highway? Back down the highway. I think so. Okay, let's closer to the surface so we don't drop out of space. Okay. Yes, now we're going there. Good. Yeah, welcome to Which Way Corner. Welcome to We're Lost in Space again. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Well, I don't think I'm going to go farther from here. I'm pretty sure that if going I have no idea what I hit there. It looks like I hit a shrub made out of titanium. Okay, well, we've got more shrubbery here. So that's good, I guess. Oh. Really? Yeah, returning to the real word hurt. It hurts. It does hurts. Oh, wipers. We did the wipers off. Maybe that's our problem, because we had the wipers on. Maybe that was the confusing thing. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go to this rest stop, and then what time is it? 5:30, and we've been going for what? June 5th. No, I think that whole section is not a road I was meant to be on. Let me look at his description in change log. Western Charleville, Nimboy Loden, adjust improve road mag, huge number of road signs, replaced all signs, new 3D mud, improved, updated features that couldn't make it, dedicated cargo, Snow's Place, second Polish pass. Well, he doesn't say that there are a number of areas that are not quite finished, and I think he really should. Links in north and east. Just mention them. I mean, just say that, yeah, there's a number of, you can welcome to explore, but I haven't connected all the roads. You know, something like that. Well, it's not a question of X barriers. We could, but it's just all these little pieces that are not connected. So it's pretty obvious. Well, okay, so not go where? You mean the places where I ran into a wall? or the places where there's a big gap and the roads obviously do not connect. No. Now, there's lots of things he needs to do, but he's a one-man developer shop, so pretty well, so. There's really things he could do. What did that say? Your company logo here? Oh yeah, you can do company logos in the map. Got caught on the fence there too. Job offer. Use your own truck. What have I got from here? Charleville, I've got something to there, something to there, something to there, something to there. If I use my own truck, do I have use your own trailer? Anything from here? Oh, look at this. We're putting fuel all over the place here. Huh. It's sort of freeware. He has a Patreon. He's done a Patreon, so, and I've been paying a while. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. You got a recruitment agency. What's this? Gas station there. There's a rest stop. There's lots of stuff here in Charleville. Oh, recruitment agency, so we can hire people. Oh yeah. Oh shit, there's stuff here, eh? Look at this. Now all that driving, and we have used hardly any gas. I think it's a 200-gallon tank, and we've used not even a quarter, not even an eighth. This is a shop? I forget what this dollar sign thing is. Oh, garage. I can buy this garage for 104,000. Sure, let's buy it. Although, it looks like this. Right? Several rotating views. This is the garage. You go up, it's a field. Somebody's house. Yeah, it's a bigger scale. I mean, it's 2 to 1 instead of 19 to 1. Yeah, bigger numbers going the other way. You know what I mean? So I could get a cargo from here and go. I think I will for the next one. I say I want to go. I'm pretty sure I'm heading here. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a lot of boring road, and with possibly with blanks in it. So I think what I want to do is just maybe head down here to Baker's Bend. If I can get there. Possibly nothing, probably no cargo going to there, but let's not here for trailer. We have something from here going to Baker's. Possibly can't go to Baker's Bend. Yeah, but I don't need more drivers. I got lots of money. Anyways, thank you very much. I think I'm going to fade away and have some supper now. It's 5:47 and it's been a while. I definitely appreciate. I especially appreciate the local caller from Oz Truckers. Thank you very much. So thank you everybody for viewing, for cheering, for chatting, for following, for subscribing, for lurking, for having a nap. Because my voice put you to sleep. I don't really. So have a pleasant evening, everybody. Unless it is already Tuesday where you are. Take care. Be safe. Ta-ta for now.